On the last trading day, Friday, January 19, we detected unusual options activity on Macy's, ticker symbol M. And so in this video, we will analyze these unusual options to find out how the wealthy investors are trading Macy's now. Are they bullish or bearish? Because as you can see from the charts, we're currently down at $17.63. Coincidentally, this is the same price last month on this day, December 4th, when we detected unusual options activity and shared it with our members only because the trade was exceeding millions and millions of dollars. And so we went long, and then we took profits a week later and told our gold level members about it on December 11th. Which was a very good call because, as you can see, Macy's never went higher than December 11th, right? And in fact, ever since December 11th, it started to go down. So we definitely optimized our profits and reduced our risk. And so if you were a gold level member back then on December 11th, you would have benefited greatly from this trade. All right, so this members videos that we had shared, for example, are right here. You can see that this was our initial December 4th video when we detected the unusual options that we shared with our members at all levels, bronze, silver, and gold. These unusual options. And these were actually worth close to $6.8 million. And this is what we mean by high probability of profit trades, when they exceed into the millions. And so that's something to take into account of what is high, what is low probability, and what we mean by that. And then on December 11, as we had mentioned a little earlier, that we shared this with our gold levels members when we updated our trade to manage this trade. You can see that it popped about 21% on that day. And here's a little clip of it just so you have an idea of what our content is like for our gold level members. Options trade, you can see that the profit, about $129 profit per trade. We spent 41, 129 divided by 41 times 100, about 314%. Okay, so yeah, that was a very good trade, 300%. Silver level members actually get access to this trade strategy. As you can see here, this was our trade strategy, so they would have gotten into this trade as well and made 314% as well. But whether or not they took profits on that, or if they stayed in the trade, then they would have made less. But for our gold levels, they got access to this video, so they knew that we were actually taking the profits. As you can see, I'll play another clip on this video when we told. Because we've gained so much, over 300% on this trade already in just 1 week of time, we want to take profits now. And we're going to close out of our trade today. And so that is... Okay, so yeah, so that's a short clip letting our gold level members know that we were closing out of our trade, and based on our analysis of what was going on this day, where we felt that the risk was higher than the reward. And so this was definitely a very good call. All right, so if you do want to see these videos, or if you are interested in joining our membership, you can go to our website. We'll put a link at the top here, And if you join, you can also see our prior member videos as well. And without further ado, let's get to the data from last week on Friday, January 19, to find out how the wealthy investors are trading Macy's now. Okay, so on the options time and sales tape, we can see that January 19 here, even though these are different times, this is for the same expiration cycle and the same strike, 16 strike call for the February 16. And the quantity here, 14,600 and 5,400. Quite unusual because 5,400 plus 14,600 is exactly 20,000 contracts. Okay. And same expiration cycle. So if we take a look at the chain here for the February 16, we can actually see here that the 16 strike calls over here for the February 16, the 20,000 right here at the volume here, much greater than the open interest. So we know that this trader was buying to open these 16 strike calls. These are deeper in the money calls right now. So when you take a look at this trade, you can see here we are. This is clearly a long trade with a positive delta, which is a bullish trade here. Okay, it does cost a little bit more because these are deeper in the money. It costs about $242. The way we traded it is slightly different. Because we were following unusual options activity that happened a day prior to January 19. Okay, so before January 19, you can see that on January 18, okay, January 18, for the March 15s, for the 20 strike calls here, okay, we can see 3,619 contracts, also opening trades, and they were paying about $90 each. Okay, so that's a trade value of about 90 times 3,619. That's about $325,000. Not as much, so we simply just followed the trade, considering that it was not considerably as high. And so that is why our current trade is on these March 15, the 20 strike calls right here, as you can see here. Our position is right here, so we can simply position size to make sure our risk is manageable depending on how much position we want. So as we explained, these were going for about $90 on January 18 when we got into this trade. So this is what the trade looks like. Also a bullish long trade. So you can see a positive 34 delta here. Okay, so both of these unusual options are bullish. So to answer the question, these wealthy investors are bullish and going long on Macy's now. Okay, so comment below on what you think will happen to Macy's, and if you are interested in our membership where you can gain access to higher probability of profit stock picks, trade ideas, strategies for options trading, make sure to go to our website. We'll put a link up here. And if you join our membership, you can also find more about this video that we had shared initially on Macy's. And if you are our gold level member, where we took profits at 300%, you can also see that video too. All right, as usual, please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and have a wonderful day.